Hi everyone, this is Laura Goyes from Group 2, and this is a demonstration of some of the subsystems of the Smart Home Gym. The Smart Home Gym is a fun and interactive workout system that we designed to incentivize its users to stay active and improve physical fitness. The system is being designed to be able to maximize exercise performance by making workouts fun and easy to follow so that users will look forward to the next workout experience. What we want with the Smart Home Gym is to provide users with the opportunity and support to include fitness into their lives. For the purpose of this subsystem demonstration, we're just gonna show the hardware. And here on the system block diagram, we can see that the hardware part consists mainly of the smart workout mat and the screen. So on the smart workout mat, we included custom-made pressure sensors, individually addressable LEDs, and on the screen we have connected the camera, the microphone, and an infrared touch frame. So for the pressure sensors, we have used conductive copper fabric, which is the one we see here, Velostat, which acts as a resistance, this one right here, and we have also used conductive thread, which is this right here. I used the conductive thread to ensure that I made a proper connection between the copper fabric and the cable. Here we can see how each sensor will look like. I created this pocket to ensure that the pieces will stay in place and not create a short circuit by mistake. This one is an overview of the circuit design created for each of the sensors. Right here, this is where our sensor would be connected. And I created this voltage division here to drop the voltage from 9 volts to 3 volts and also to reduce the current that goes through the sensor. On the beginning, when I was testing everything, I noticed that the fabric will heat up a lot, so that's why I decided to create this circuit. Here, the voltage here when the sensor is not being pressed on will be 3.3 volts, and once the sensor is getting pressed on, the voltage drops to 0. Here we have the final design for our subsystem, and we decided to use the MCP3008 analog to digital converter because it offers 8 channels, which is the amount of sensors that we are implementing. And as you guys can see, here we have 8 different pressure sensors. Here we have the connections. These are the pins where the analog to digital converter will be on the pie, and this right here represents the LEDs that we're using. We're gonna be using a total of 3 LED strips. As you can see, this is how our sensor works. Here the values that access the resistance. We have the input voltage, which is 3.3 volts, and we have ground, which is here. We can see on the side here. I also connected this LED to be able to see what's going on with the sensor. So right now we have, when it's not being pressed, we have a voltage of 3, but once we digitize the signal, we would have an active low for the circuit. So we would have a 1 when not being pressed and a 0 when it's being pressed. Here we see the second sensor I built is a lot bigger than this one, and they both serve different purposes. Right here, they're also connected in parallel. So whenever I touch one of them, it triggers the LED. So on the actual mat, we would have to separate the circuit for these sensors. They both need to have a separate input signal. This is the mat that we're using to protect our sensors. So each piece measures 22 inches by 22 inches. So the sensors will be 11 inches by 11 inches, and we're having 6 of them, and we're also adding these two small sensors in the middle here, and these two will be used to control the volume, to move it up and down, and to also to stop or play the video that the user will be watching. And the big sensors are going to be used to count the stops or to count the jumps, and this information can be used to calculate the amount of calories the person is burning during their activity. Also, the LEDs, we're going to add them to these 3 corners, and they're going to be used as visual cues for the user during their workout.
Hi, my name is Juan Perez, and today I'm going to be talking about the Smart Home Gym. And I'll begin here with the monitor display. Basically, we have a 43-inch TV, and we installed that in a TV mount. And in addition, we have also added an infrared touch frame. And we have a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus connected to it, which is allowing us to display this data here. You guys can see we have the time, date, we have our workout schedule, we have the weather, and a YouTube video that we plan on implementing the workout videos later. This monitor is connected to the workout mat here, and I will show you guys how the exercises will run. One thing I wanted to show here is we will have a timer preparing the user for the workout. And in addition to that, I also wanted to show this is a touch screen. So you can see it's been calibrated already and it's very effective. Okay, so this is the workout mode here, and this is just an example of how it's going to work. And eventually we'll have images and we'll have the videos that'll prepare you for the workout, and you'll be able to easily follow them. So I'm going to go ahead and start the program, and Laura will be demonstrating the workouts.